if they went to the 8-player Smash version of it,
Yes.
that'd be pretty cool. We're gonna.
And this is interesting because we know that these two players know each other very well.
Yeah, I'm actually really interested to see how this is gonna work out. Just because with Mewtwo's Shadow Ball, it's actually it's somewhat of a better projectile than Corrin's like Chomp
Side B,
Paralyzer.
yeah.
Or not even the side B. The side B is gonna play a big.
I meant to
yeah.
say what you were talking about. The
No
Paralyzer.
worries, but yeah, I want to see if the Shadow Ball goes through really
The
Jeepy's projectile.
Paralyzer clinks with basically everything, and even if it's fully charged, it really doesn't have much priority.
Okay. Because I do know Cloud's limit, Wave Beam goes through it.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's really
So
basic.
yeah, that's why I'm really curious to see what's gonna
If,
happen right there.
Shadow Ball may clink or may have priority over it.
But right now, none of that matters right now. Hitaku is going in, racking up a nice 50% lead right now.
Ouch.
He's just gonna let that Shadow Ball out. He's gonna take that stock.
Somehow he sends those Shadow Balls at the least expected moments. I don't know how he always manages to land them, but he's just in his opponent's head. He can feel when they don't feel it.
He's pretty much just looking at to when really his opponents are dropping shield.
Yes.
And so he's expecting people to really shield because they think he's gonna shoot out early.
Yep.
But when he holds it, he see. Oh
Ouch.
my goodness, that side
That
B
was
going
incredible.
through that ledge, hitting
Yo,
Hitaku straight in the face,
Pull out your
getting that
notebook
tipper.
and learn how to play Corn because that's something. Ouch.
GP, I think he was actually trying to be reverse.
Yeah, exactly. Would have been a really beautiful view reverse around the platform.
Great tech from Hitaku right there.
Yeah,
Getting himself out of harm's
absolutely.
way. Ooh, I thought JeepySol was gonna go for that dare. Nice seeing you. Grab
see you have
forward. Ooh, Hitaku hitting that
Okay.
side B,
But here we are.
almost sending it back to GP.
Yeah, we haven't seen one of those reflected yet. I mean, we've seen them reflected, but none of them reflected.
No,
one
GP has really the reaction time to get away from that. Not really let it.
He's
do
privy to it as well.
Yeah, GP keeps letting out these dares. I think he's expecting really his opponents to jump, and so when they do jump, he can punish it accordingly. And it's such a low risk kind of move to use because, excuse me, even if your opponent or his opponent's neutral get up, there's such little ending lag that he can get out of there.
I really like seeing GP do this, backward side B.
Ooh, great.
Edge guard, that was beautiful.
Side B,
That
side
was
B.
side-
Great
or
back air right
back air
there.
right there. Excellent. I love Mewtwo's air dodge. It is so fast and really contributes to
It's
his
kind of
fluid
just like
movement.
Rosalina's and Palutena's.
Absolutely. But it comes out and comes back very quickly.
Yeah.
I will frequently see Hitaku throw 2 or 3 of them on his way down to the ledge, just kind of casually.
I mean, do what you need to do.
But I'm looking at that situation that just happened there, and I'm like, you could have air dodged that back air. Could have air dodged it. You didn't. We're going to Dreamland.
3, 2, 1, go!
Really preferring these battlefield style stages.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's actually one thing I've actually quite noticed, really. Like, Santa Rosa, a lot of them are opting for Dreamland and really Battlefield more often than opposed to going to Smashville.
Yep. Definitely seen all of that.
But right now, Hitaku getting a lot of these grabs, getting a lot of mileage out of them right now, getting these combos. Ooh. Yeah, really scary situation right there. I know JeepySol air dodged quite a couple times, but Hitaku was unable to try to get the correct read. And right there, I do not feel comfortable with Mewtwo going off stage, just because we are at Dreamland and there is a high probability that you can pineapple.
Yep. off
Just the
stage.
fact that Mewtwo teleports,
Yeah.
easily get caught.
Sure, Hitaku has a good handle on it. But that does take practice. Good tech roll, really was unexpected.
Ooh. Really nice fair, killing across the stage. Taku getting that
Definitely.
first stock. reminiscent of the first game.
I imagine Shadow Claw really trumping Corrin's forward air, which is a shame for Corrin, him using that tool in his kit in many scenarios, though he's landing it here, I'm sure. I spoke wrong, of course, here it comes. Wow, beautiful up smash.
Yeah, no, nice
Power-
read right
powerful
there.
read.
Only getting the very last hitbox of it, but even then, getting that damage, keeping stage control.
GP with the roll read. Oh,
Is he gonna make it back? I do not believe so. Okay.
That may have been a mistake.
Not entirely sure, but it don't matter because we take them.
Doesn't change that victory screen.
Hitaku taking the second game right now, and it is all tied up at 1-1. I'm actually quite interested to see. Well, I was gonna say I don't believe they're gonna switch characters. Hitaku has just been running Me Too the whole time, like he has been for a while.
Absolutely.
And I know GP said he was gonna run all Corrin.
Ha! Here it is. So he is, and he's doing very well.
2, 1, go!
Man, Shadowclaw just turning that around right away. And a back air into a down air.
Alright, nice grab into the back throw. But with Corrin, she doesn't have a lot of follow-ups off of that right now, so GP really needs to play his space game, really try to use the neutral B, see if he can get anything out of it right now. Because Hitaku is playing this style where he's opting for his shadow balls, he's throwing up at the correct moments, he's racking up so much percent. And the fact really that Mewtwo has confirms that are a lot faster than Corrin's, because Corrin for her down tilt to up air to work, really her opponent has to be really like 100 plus, or maybe 90ish depending on rage. But for Hitaku and Mewtwo, he can easily just throw it out maybe 80%, 90%, 60, and just get a fair and able to keep up the pressure, get that kill move in there. Great down air coming from GP right there, setting up the pressure.
Very well spaced fairs coming from GP.
Yeah, no, really making
the grab lands.
Oh wow, down.
You know what?
Really
we have
close
not
to killing
seen
it there.
Corrin's counter, and that is a KO. And I'm wondering if that will come.
Well, there hasn't been too many situations where.
Yeah. Whoa, he got the impale. That's the dream right there.
No, great
That is a
side B
showy
coming
finish.
from Mr. JeepySol right there, getting that first stock. But no, like I'm saying, like Hitaku hasn't really overextended himself in a situation to where counter will be a viable option.
Absolutely. I wonder, the only times I see GP maybe having the opportunity to do that is when Hitaku is going in with this momentum, these wild combos, and if GP could interrupt the end of his string or something, that would be
Possibly even when Hitaku like throws him off stage and he goes for a nair. Although
absolutely.
nair is like has little to no knockback, it will allow him really to try to get back to the stage. But I'm not sure on the ending lag of it, so
Sure.
it'd be really interesting to see right there. Really smart move.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna
as soon
get
as
punished
GP
for that.
put himself in that disadvantaged position, Hitaku is going to capitalize on it.
Ooh, great pivot grab right there into the forward throw.
Yep. There it is. We saw that charging forward smash hitbox actually pan out in Link. Corrin's target
Yet
can't be too
another
close to
pivot
him.
grab.
Yes,
JeepySol
absolutely. GP really turning
Going
this around.
in with these grabs.
Yeah, it's really cool to see how quickly GP has adapted here, changed the rhythm. Oh,
Ooh, and that
read
up
the
air?
air dodge. Yeah, GP was in the zone and inside Hitaku's mind. Basically wrote Hitaku's moves for him instead of just reading them, and it went beautifully.
Yep, no, the fact that GP was all up in Hitaku's face and really just causing so much pressure, it really didn't allow Hitaku kind of to get what he wanted.
Yeah.
Hitaku was stuck in a position where he had to keep trying to dodge really what GP was throwing out, and the second that he pretty much got him in a frame trap. He threw out that up tilt, forcing the air dodge, and immediately dropped down, hit him with that up air, taking that stock. Great stuff from GP right there. Right now, he's sitting at set point, possibly going to moving on to grand finals, but Hitaku picking the
Here we go.
for Mewtwo.
I was talking about this stage with Hitaku earlier today, and how much he likes playing the stage, knowing where and when that dog will appear and utilizing that, in spite of how many players make him play. about that feature of the stage. His only critique of the stage, talking about how the ducks can spawn randomly and interact very oddly with extending the hitbox on someone's attack because of their hit stun, etc. But
yeah, no, the example he would
reverse.
Yeah, no, the example that he was
landed.
saying earlier, I actually heard part of that conversation was the fact that when he played 3XA, he had to move, actually hit a duck and be extended.
Yes.
And so that is actually going to be a gripe of really the stage right now. But it's a counter pick for a reason. Stuff like that happens. Down tilt into the fair. Not quite going to take the stock yet. Really close though. JeepySol making it back to the stage, but going to eat another fair.
Throw 2 shadow claws and a short pop. Ouch.
Hitaku reading that air dodge. Throwing out that shadow ball, getting that easy stock.
GP staying on the outside of these down tilts and DIing appropriately. Hitaku's not getting these follow-ups, even at the low percent.
Okay,
there
so
it
does
is.
go
We saw
through.
it. Shadow
All
Ball
right,
taking priority.
finally. It might be because of how much charge it was. But It's nice to know that it actually
I know
does that.
Corrin's neutral B does not gain any more or less priority as it is charged.
Oh, it doesn't.
Which is wild. Yeah.
Okay,
absolutely.
so then all right. So Shadow Ball just beats it. Got it.
Yeah, it's wild.
Crazy. But right now, Hitaku is in the driver's seat. But as I'm saying that, it does not matter. GP's like, you know what? I want to wrap this setup. I'm trying to go back to finals. Let me go defend my house real quick.
He went ahead and just grabbed that steering wheel and was like, just gonna, and there it was. Right off the right blast line.
Yeah, but really, Hitaku getting a lot of mileage out of these shadow balls. I don't know how many times we've seen Hitaku throw out a shadow ball, throw out a shadow claw, and just getting these stocks. Like, it is nothing right there. Oh my goodness. I think if GP would have landed a little sooner, that shadow ball might have hit him just because it hit the duck.
GP did throw an air dodge at the right time. So probably would have been out of it. Surprised Hitaku released that shadow. GP's holding the stage control. He's not able to capitalize on. That Shadow Claw turns around so many of these exchanges.
Yeah. No, and Hitaku's just using it at the correct time, where he's just barely landing. That back air almost taking the stock right there. Full range.
That'll do it.
Yep. So much lag on that, and he's gonna get that forward smash. Hitaku evening up the set, going to game 5.
GP is starting to anticipate when those shadow balls are coming. They're not landing as much, at least not towards the end of that match. And it's a shame he didn't read that roll, because my goodness, Hitaku got plenty of mileage punishing that forward smash.
Survival.
Game 5, going to it was almost Palutena's Temple. It is Omega Palutena's Temple. I really want to see how GP can handle these Shadow Claws, because there are times that GP has momentum, and then Hitaku will just trade a Shadow Claw with like his fair, and a lot of times to Hitaku's advantage. There it is.
Yep, yet again.
Just this turnaround. And I think Shadow Claw is 13%.
Yeah, Shadow Claw doing a solid 13%. And I think it's just the sheer fact that Shadow Claw comes out so fast.
Yes, absolutely.
It's really
It's use it to
just
interrupt
beating out
a combo.
It's just beating out GP. Ooh, lingering back air right there while he's falling. Really good stuff right there. GP trying to go for these reads, but he has not really converted on like any of the ones that he's been doing.
Hitaku is just anticipating all these lazy dash attacks out of GP. I love that edge guard option. Hitaku working well against it, of course.
No, I think he was just trying to get the ledge get up.
Yeah.
But Hitaku immediately getting that power shield up.
Very good power shield. He totally anticipated that jump with the Shadow Claw again. Hitaku getting a lot of good soft or hard reads here, what have you. The Shadow Claw landed. There was one of those pivot grabs. He had the right idea, he got the right read, he whiffed, and unfortunately it ended with another Shadow Claw.
Yeah,
the
another
right blast
Shadow Claw.
zone.
Like, Hitaku is getting so much out of these right now. shadow this, shadow that, and you know what? This Mewtwo only has 2 moves. His trainer did not decide to give him all 4.
And
He was like, you know, I'm gonna go to the move deleter. I'm gonna take away 2. You don't need any more. And
There
that
it
downer right there, Hitaku wrapping up this set, moving on to grand finals, sending
I love
Mr.
seeing
JeepySol
Hitaku
to the shop.
send 2 different aerial attacks over the edge with Mewtwo and come back, no sweat.